I'm really high up. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my head's getting chopped off. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. None of that. You didn't see any of that. Hey, hi, my name is Yuri Snow. If you're new here, hi. And if you're old here, you're Unk. How's the weather up there? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Genuinely, shut up. I remember a lot, especially in like middle school. I feel like once I got to high school, I know that people say that they got like bullied a lot in high school. Like that's when they got bullied the most. Most of my bullying antics happened in happened mostly in middle school. By the time I was like disliked in high school, you know what I mean? Like the beginning years of high school I was disliked, and then I randomly got popular. But anyway, yeah, so that was a weird point of my life because I didn't know how to feel about, oh, the lag on Twitch is so bad. Why? Is it lagging for everyone? Hello, hello. Is it lagging for anyone else? I hope not. Gosh, I can't deal with lag. I can't deal with it. Unk, I may have a bad back and a weak knees, but I'm still kicking. Yeah, but as I was saying, majority of my antics, like my bullying issues were in like middle school. And then I guess like there's like a 2-second delay. There's always a 2-second delay. Sorry, latency is a thing, man. I don't know how to fix latency, man. I have it on low latency. So, this is the lowest latency I can get. Anyway, oh, so yeah, and then in the beginning of, I don't know what you want. It's your bitrate. Well, my bitrate is gonna just have to be shit for a while. Hello, hello! I can't fix my bitrate. My bitrate is the same as it was before. I do live in the middle of nowhere. Kind of. So, if my internet isn't grand, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. You're coming through clear on YouTube, but not on... Not on... I don't know. I don't know how to fix that one. So, we're just gonna have to live with it, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway. What was I saying? I'm forgetting. Oh, no. Oh yeah, I randomly became popular in high school. Twitch can be spotty. I had to really mess with my settings. It was fine yesterday, so that's why I don't know why today. Not yesterday. Middle school popularity. I didn't have middle school popularity. I had middle school bullying, early high school disliking. Really? Really? We just started. 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 And I have to meow already. We just started. Prism. Prism. We just started. Okay. Fine. Fine. That's all you get. See, the thing is why redeem it? Why redeem it? Why redeem it? Why redeem it when I just posted a video the other day where you could just replay that in your ears if you want to hear, if you want to hear, if you want. I did hydrate. I did hydrate. I don't know if you can hear my water shaking. Oh no, you can't. Ah, maybe if I speak at the same time. You know that I can't meow. So what about barking it? It's one thing to make a leopard meow. It's another thing to make her bark. Wow. Y'all are diabolical. Y'all are diabolical. Oh, really diabolical. Oh, but I forgot some very important things to talk about. Yes, I keep saying yesterday. Saturday? Freak, that was yesterday. On Friday, I forgot some very important things that I wanted to talk about. So we're gonna talk about them now. Yippee! Yippee! Hold on, let me pull. I have to pull up my notes or my brain is just gonna short circuit and kill me and hate me and it's gonna be so sad and I'm gonna be depressed. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about the results of the Forever World stuff, right? I know that we were talking about we were playing Minecraft last stream and we're starting Forever World, and I asked you guys to name the world and 3 of the places that we were planning to build. Okay, so if I have all my results right, I'm pretty sure Snownia is gonna be the name of our Forever World. Okay. On Minecraft. And then the other results were, hold on. The second town with all like the steampunky stuff is gonna be called Cogspire. And then I don't feel like we came up. Oh, and then yeah, I think that's all we got, right? Yeah. So debate, you guys can go at each other's necks, but that's what you guys voted for. So our Forever World's name is not gonna be officially Snownia, and Snowtown Snownia, yeah. Oh wait, oh, the name of our Forever World, did we figure that one out? Yeah, you said, what should Riri name her Minecraft world? Snownia 1. Oh, but then you corrected it 1. Oh, I don't know anymore. Did you guys want it to be named Snownia like the world, or do you want the town to be named Snownia? I guess we can debate that now. Now that we realize that there's a mistake there. Because I mean, I guess we can continue to call it for Meowver. Because that's the current name. I still want a name for like the actual world though. I think the world should be that, Snownia. Forever World, Forever for Meowver. This is what you named it. You named it that, and that was just to call it a Forever World. I want a name of like the actual world. Like canonically the lore name, not just like the Minecraft game name. You know what I mean? Like the world, like the Minecraft game name is for Meowver World. So every single time I stream it, I'm gonna be like, for Meowver World Episode 2. But the actual world name, like canonically in lore, I think we should call it Snownia. I think that's best. It's badass. Snownia sounds chill. Yeah. Other important things that I want to talk about is I forgot to talk about my new goals. I know that this is more of a debut topic, and the last stream wasn't very much so a debut, more just establishing what was already here. But now that I've been, you know, I took 2 months off, I thought about my goals a little bit more. I want to, re-specify them. so you guys can stick around and watch me achieve them. So, my short-term goals are hit 1K subs on YouTube channel by October and 300 Twitch followers. Now, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that would be really cool because October is my birthday month, and I think it would be really nice. Oh, hello, man! Hold on, let me hydrate for you real quick. Okay. And, short shirt goal. Oopsies! So that's my first short-term goal is to hit 1K subs on YouTube by October and 300 Twitch followers. Because that would be a really cool birthday thing. And I got 300 Twitch followers by doing some math. Per every 500 YouTube subs, I get approximately 130 Twitch followers. So by 1,000, I should be at like 260. And if we just beat that by like 40, we might be able to make 300 Twitch followers. I don't know. Second short-term goal is release a full song cover by the end of the year. I really want to do that one. And by full song cover, the Eminem one was obviously shortened. And I also want to get like actual art, like I'm the one who edited the whole video. I actually want to get proper music video editing. Maybe Kudo will mix it again. Maybe I'll get a different mixer. I don't know. Kudo's a great mixer, so I'll just have to talk to him. I'll have to see. So that's another thing. I want to do that by the end of the year. I think I can do that. I think that's very much so possible. The third goal is a Human Fall Flat collab. I love Human Fall Flat. I've been working out a collab forever now. I have been asking people like, please do it with me. And I haven't done like, it's always been in like, what's the word? Passing. So I'm always like, oh, I want to do a Human Fall Flat collab in passing. And then it's like, okay. I haven't actually made actual plans for it yet. But just know I've been asking people like their thoughts on it. I know that Human Fall Flat is a little outdated. Everyone plays Peak now. Everyone wants to play Peak, but I want to do Human Fall Flat. So yeah. Big goals. Let's talk about the big goals. These ones are ones where I want to achieve them so badly. These are like my really like big dream goals. And one of them is gonna seem like a smaller goal, but I'm gonna explain why it's not a smaller goal. Okay? So, big goals. 1, I want to get a convention booth. I know that's kind of crazy. I don't care if it's at Off-Kai or just like a smaller, like, I don't know, smaller convention. But I want to be on one of those little TV stands. Being carried around. And dragged around. I think that would be great. Maybe I could even pay Kuda to like be the one to take care of my little television stand. Maybe I could pay Moderator Seal to do that. If I had the money to fly, Moderator Seal, if I had the money to fly you out to a convention, would you be my TV operator? So maybe I could do that. Which would be really exciting. I would want to have a convention booth. But that's way down the line. Because at that point, I'd have to have, like, merch and stuff. Secondly, goal that's never going to happen. We talked a little bit about this. Is officiate a wedding. I would love to officiate a wedding for, like, one of my fans. Yada, yada, yada. This goal, this upcoming goal, I feel like every VTuber has it. I feel like every VTuber has this big goal of go 3D. You know what I mean? I feel like everyone wants to go 3D, but I feel like I'd love to go 3D. Obviously, there's a reason that this is going to take a while. First of all, gotta get a model. Second of all, I have to get full body tracking. So, that would take a while, but, you know, Even people who've played like VR chat with me or whatever, they know I'm a very expressive person. Maybe it's because I did theater for like 15 years of my life. I also been gone from gaming. Wait, I also been gone from gaming when you find someone in real life. Huh? Wait, I'm confused. Please specify. And then, this is another big one because it does require a bunch of money. Money. Bro. Ugh. I have a story about that later. Anyway, hot cocoa merch. I would love, that's sort of why I'm holding the hot cocoa right now. I would love to like either have a Riri Snow hot cocoa drink or just like shirts and hoodies with me holding hot cocoa, or maybe a figurine with hot cocoa. Something that has hot cocoa in like the merch. I don't care if it's hot cocoa itself. I don't care if it's just like cocoa on a t-shirt. I don't care. I just want it to be something regarding me. And yeah, hot cocoa. Model making can be easy with VRoid Studio if you keep a steady hand. Yeah, I would rather commission someone. Plus, I'd still have to get the money for full body and things like that. I just would rather... I made this model myself, and I know how scuffed it is, and I hate looking at my work for long periods of time. But we're gonna get in that. Me got a girlfriend. Congratulations! I haven't been on VR or playing on my PC anymore. My time been with her for almost 5 months. Aww! Why are you guys getting hosts before me? What the heck, guys? Congratulations! Congratulations! And then, my final one, which... it's gonna sound like a short-term goal. It is, but it's not. Because I'm gonna explain, I'm very particular. I want to do a bread baking stream. The reason why this would not be a short-term goal is, first of all, hand cam. Second of all, I have a great outfit idea that I want to do for it. So I would have to do all that stuff. And third, I'd have to like make sure I live in a place with a lot of reflective surfaces. So I would have to get like a good camera that doesn't pick up reflective surfaces. There's a few cameras like that. I'd also have to get gloves. There's a lot of things that need to go into that one. But I would love to do it. Maybe I can do it by the end of the year. Very short. Very small, maybe. But I would love to do a bread baking stream. Gotta catch you up on some stuff. Yeah, clearly. Clearly. Come on, guys. Can't leave me out of stuff. You got this, Riri. Reach for the stars and ride the shooting stars. I'm gonna hop out. Love to watch it. Interacting with those in the VTuber community. Stay safe in the world of digital. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, I couldn't find the words. I was like, I know what I want to say, but like, why is it not coming out? This is some nice goals for yourself. I like that. 10 out of 10. Thank you. But we're gonna focus on the short-term goals right now. You know? We're gonna focus on the short-term goals. But I just want to specify the goals for right now because I just want you guys to know that I have a lot of a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I'm so excited. Genuinely, every day, I don't go to bed till 3 a.m. First of all, because I'm obsessed with Holodori. Second of all, because I just have so many ideas. Oh, hello, Miru. Muriel. Howdy, how are you? Seeing you around on Reddit. Oh my gosh, we have a Redditor. Today we're gonna actually be reading Reddit stuff. I'm doing good. How are you, Kelstra? Is that how you pronounce your name, Kelstra? I don't know why I rolled my R. Oh, speaking of, you probably saw my meow video. Probably. And I know that a few of you guys have been asking, how did I learn how to meow? Everyone's been calling my meows impressive, which is really interesting to me. I was so giggly over the fact that you guys thought my meows were impressive. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to meow, okay? First of all, hold on, let me pull up. I actually wrote a tutorial on how to meow. Okay? Are you guys ready? Hold on, pulling it up. So, Let me teach you how to meow. Use an R with some vowels. So like, row, row. I don't know really what vowels those are, but like, listen to me. Row, row. You need some sort of R. If you have a speech impediment, I'm sorry. Then, you have to sound confused. Cats sound so confused all of the time. So you're gonna go, row, row, row. Right? Now, you're gonna actually turn that into a rolled R with your lips like O or E. Okay? Do you see my mouth? Do I need to zoom in? Hold on. O or E or A. O, E, A. Okay? And then you're gonna, so there's 2 ways that this meow can work, right? 2 ways. So, you either get the right? That's the way with the E-R, okay? The E, okay? Then, if you want the O or A, right? You guys, this is the one that I choose personally. This is the one I do the most. This is the one I do the most. Okay? So that's how you meow. If you're not good at rolling your R's, here's some advice. Or this does not work for people with speech impediments, I don't think. I don't know. So if you're bad at rolling your R's, you can first learn how to do a tap or flap R, okay? So you're gonna place your tongue where you would say the D in dog, okay? Da 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 dog. Da 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 dog. Then you're gonna start turning that into an L. La 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 lag. Then you're gonna start turning it into an R. Ra 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 log. Ra 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 log. Ra 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 log. And then slowly but surely you can add more air behind it. And then now, just every day, just like randomly replace the R with a rolled R. Alright? And then slowly but surely, your mouth is just going to adjust to the rolled R. And that's how you can easily get that. Okay? Yes, I'm meowing for free for the tutorial. Okay? Is there any questions here? Anyone have any questions about the meowing? No? Okay. So, now that we got that out of the way, I wanted to make sure that you guys knew how to meow. Because all of you guys have been saying, oh, Remy, it's so impressive how you meow. Which, first of all, I shouldn't meow in the first place. A leopard is teaching you how to meow. Second of all, thanks. Okay. So, yeah. But thank you for finding me on Reddit. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't believe that so many people enjoyed that. I literally was just like, I looked at the clip and I was like, no one's gonna watch this, but I'll clip it anyway. Like, not I'll clip it, but I'll edit the clip anyway. Can confirm you cannot even with training roll an R. It is because if you have one specific to R, it's something wrong in your tongue, and the only way to fix it is surgery. That's only if you have a speech impediment. That's only with a speech impediment. I know people who are just like unable to. I've met so many people who didn't know how to roll their R's, and then they started learning Spanish, and then suddenly their R's just started rolling. Like, example, the guy from the Language Transfer podcast. He didn't know how to roll his R's, and then like 2 years after learning Spanish, it just suddenly worked. So I feel like some people just don't know how. But that was more a tutorial on if you're really bad at rolling your R's, but you can, like, you just can't do it for long periods of time. That's how you can train it to do long periods of time. Found you through YT Shorts. I think it was the one about being tall. Thought you were cool. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. I know. Tall VTubers are so rare. Everyone's like, I can't reach the cabinet. And I'm like, my head hits the cabinet. So yeah. I have a speech compartment. It is sad days. What's a speech compartment? Is it like your mouth talks like this? Your mouth doesn't move much. I think I'm really lucky in the sense of Mama Snow was so keen on making sure I had a vast vocabulary and that I spoke properly with lots of flowery language and things like that. I'm very lucky. I also did theater for a long time, so being understood was very important. And I think that also made my face more expressive. My rigging kind of stops like the faces I make. I can't really do a lot of them. I rigged it myself. I can offend my own rigging. I don't have that kind of compartment to do the meow like that. Compartment. I'm confused. Like your mouth doesn't open a lot? Like... la la. Or like your teeth, or like where your tongue sits in your mouth? I don't know. I don't know if this changes things, but I do have like a slight, like not like a regular overbite, like a slight overbite. I don't know. I don't know. I got my braces removed as a kid early against medical advice because I was sick of having them. Because all my teeth were straight, but my overbite was still like a mini issue. And every single time I would wear my rubber bands, they were like, Riri, have you been wearing your rubber bands? I'm like, yes. And they're like, oh, but why do you still have an overbite? I'm like, I don't know. This is your job. I low-key did not wear the rubber bands. I lied to them. And then I was like, I can speak. My teeth are straight. I don't care. But now my teeth aren't straight anymore because I forgot to wear my retainer. Maybe I could force it on. I don't think that's a good idea. Anyone else in chat have braces as a child? And did you get it removed against medical advice? I'm just messing with you. I was so confused. And the problem is I'm gullible. The problem is I'm gullible. That's the issue. I'm gullible and I'll believe you. I understand sarcasm to a certain point, which is really interesting because I love sarcasm. Like, I love being sarcastic. Actually, as a kid, when, I feel like it's normal to be taught what sarcasm is at some point, but my friend was teaching me what sarcasm was, right? And I used to always be like, starcasm. Starcasm. I'd call it starcasm. Because I was like, I thought it, like, my brain made this weird association of like, oh, it's called starcasm because like, it's so preposterous that it's like out of this world, like a star. I don't know why I thought that. That's not right. It's not right. I don't know why I thought that sarcasm had anything to do with stars. It's sarcasm. But I do wonder the etymology of sarcasm. Like, what's the word like, what's the haps behind that, you know? But whatever. I just like, I feel like maybe it's because I'm the youngest in my family, but I'm like a little kid who learned something, and like who learned something at school, and now you gotta knock down everyone's door and be like, hey, I learned something. Hey, I learned something. Hey, pay attention to me. I learned something. And then I'm like, okay. I have to, like, every single time someone mentions something new, I'm like, what's that mean? Let me look it up. Let me figure this out. You want to know the etymology? Oh, now I need to tell everyone. And then everyone's like, stop nerding out, Riri. Stop nerding out. Oh, my girlfriend wants to watch me play a horror game. I said to myself, I gotta wait for Alien Isolation 2 to come out. That will freak her out. Oh, I hate horror games. But what is a Alien Isolation 2? I hate horror games. I love them because I know that... this is gonna be such a people pleaser thing to say. I love horror games because I love that it makes other people laugh. The fact that it gets scared. I like that it makes other people laugh when I'm pissing my pants. So I might not be having a good time, but they are, and that's all that matters. You know, the Aliens movie. I don't know anything. I I'm really not a big movie watcher. Actually, I'm really not a big watcher in general. Every single time I watch a new show or a new movie, I don't know if it's because like empath core or something, but I really hate the ambiguity in a movie. I hate, even if it's a Disney movie and I know that the movie's gonna end on a good note, I hate the idea of I don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't like it. It freaks me out, and the whole time I just feel anxious and sick. And so that's why I'm more like likely to rewatch things. Because right now I'm watching Suits, and every single time I have to like take a deep breath and be like, watch another episode, Riri. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But at least with BoJack Horseman, which I know, my favorite show is BoJack Horseman, and everything goes wrong in that show, and there's no happy endings. I think it's because I just watched it once, and then I kept rewatching it, so now I have the whole show memorized, and now I'm like, oh, I know exactly what's gonna go wrong, and I know how that's gonna end up. I don't care about the fact that things go wrong. I care about the fact that I don't know what's gonna happen once things go wrong. Oh, hello, Eric, how are you today? I gotta think how to explain it. Please, please, take your time. Riri is a scaredy cat. No, I'm not. I'm a big brave leopard. I'm good. I am good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good today. The only thing, actually today was great because I woke up and I realized I had no breakfast in my house, which I like to eat before stream, or I'm just gonna be miserable. But then I looked in the cabinet and I realized I had goldfish. So I had goldfish and coffee. And now I have coffee, which one of these days, it's a little hot now because it's summer, but once it gets colder out in like the fall, I'm so excited for hot cocoa season. So excited. Doing okay. Is there anything I can do to make your day like great and amazing and awesome and epic and banana pants? But yeah, even though I guess s'mores are sort of like a summer thing, but I am so obsessed with s'mores. I love s'mores. S'mores are so amazing. So, I literally bought myself a s'more machine, so that way, even whenever it's freaking hot out, I don't have to go make a bonfire and have s'mores. I have a s'mores machine now. I actually won it during a Christmas white elephant or something. Was it Christmas? We did some sort of white elephant thing and I got it. I think it was actually Thanksgiving. I think we did a white elephant during Thanksgiving. That's like the most American holiday ever. Is there any non-Americans in chat? Best I can say is look up Alien Isolation and look at the pictures. Okay. Alien Isolation. Oh, it's with that creepy guy. Hold on. I'm saving the image so you guys can see it. I know this one now. Hold on. Okay. It's this one. Oh, is this gonna be big? No, it's not. It's this one with the creepy guy in the background. Oh my gosh, I would cry if I saw that. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's because of like nerd out moment, stress and excitement are like the same chemical reaction in your brain. And so when your brain is trying to process things, whether it's exciting or not, that's why you have dreams, because your brain is trying to process things. I guess my brain is always trying to process things because I'm a very vivid dreamer. I am always dreaming. But for the past couple nights, I've just been having like, not nightmares. I don't want to call them nightmares. Nightmares is like whenever you like genuinely like wake up in like tears or like screaming or like panicked, right? Like because of like something like actually horrible happened in your dream. Bad dreams are sort of just like, oh, well, that dream wasn't great. But you wake up and you're like, okay, glad that's not real. And I think for the past couple nights, I think because I'm so excited, my brain is like processing it as like stress. And my brain is like making up these weird dreams to like help figure out how to deal with my excitement. And I keep getting these just like Not bad, like not nightmare, but not pleasant dreams. So I don't know. I feel like my brain would actually have a nightmare if I played that game. The first one, you're on the ship, but the second one, you're on the planet, so then it's gonna be worse than the first. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I couldn't imagine. Do you think that they're gonna be like, you have to play both games to understand it? I mean, it's not that bad. I don't think you understand. I played Kiosk. Do you guys know Kiosk? That's the one where you have to like serve customers. I played Kiosk regular edition, and I played Kiosk Boba edition, and I nearly threw up from how terrified I was. And again, I think it's just the fear of ambiguity of like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I hate jump scares. I don't really mind gore or just genuinely like just general unsettled environments in horror games. My worst enemy is the freaking jump scares. I hate them. They need to go burn in a hole and die. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. And hate is a strong word, but I'm gonna say it. I hate them. I hate them. And they need to die. But yeah, I was actually watching a show with Mama Snow the other day. I say the other day. This was like a week ago. I have a really bad time perception. But yeah, and Mama Snow and I were watching this like horror comedy. It's called, if you guys want to watch it, it's called like Widow's Bay? Widow's Bed. Bay. Yeah, Widow's Bay. It's a horror comedy. And I was able to actually get through it without peeing my pants because of the comedy part. But there was still a few jump scares, and the entire time, whenever my brain was like, there's gonna be a jump scare, there's gonna be a jump scare, there's gonna be a jump scare, the whole time I was just sitting there like, and my mom was like, I didn't know you were so scared of jump scares. And I was like, yes. And then finally jump scare came, and I literally like hit on my leg, and I was like, go away, go away. But since there was like comedy right after it, I was able to calm down. Just the AI of the time of that game was made at its peak. It was one of the smartest AI. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about AI game. Like, what type of AI? Because like AI generated art is like a really big no-no for me. I heard the second one is going to be even smarter than the last one. Oh, so they kind of use like AI LLMs to create unique player interactions? I think, is that what's happening? I don't know my ethical stance on that one. My moral compass on that one. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. AI as in the monsters and like the people in the game. I know that this is really unrelated. But you know that, what's that one game? With like the cute AI named like Diane or something. Diana? Diana AI? What's it called? What's that game that everyone's playing? Well, I'm gonna go take a nap. Have a nice nap and have nice dreams. Hopefully the alien isolation doesn't cause nightmares. Because it would cause me them. I'm probably gonna have a nightmare tonight. And I'm gonna blame it all on Maine. Everyone blame Maine. Maine is such a problem. Maine is such a big problem. What's that one game that I'm thinking of? So many people played it, and it's like it's like a puzzle game, and it has that AI in it. You could just watch Mark play it. Oh gosh. Would you guys be interested in reaction streams? I was gonna do a try not to laugh challenge. I'm still thinking of doing it. I still want to do it. But would you guys be, and scary stuff too, would you guys be interested in reaction streams? I just don't know. I just don't know. I own you. Yeah, that would be interesting. Okay. But what is the game that I'm thinking of? This is gonna bother me. A lot of, I remember, Bibu played a lot of it, right? Koseki Bijou! What is the game I'm thinking of? Project something, maybe? I literally... What am I thinking of? This is gonna bother me. This is gonna make me mad. Don't make me mad. Am I an idiot? Is it an older... Newer, like... like, within the past couple of months, max. Oh, but did I watch this? Portal 2! Portal 2! Portal 2. Everyone was playing Portal 2. And I want to play it. I want to play Portal 2 so bad. I love puzzle games. Let me nerd out. Let me be happy. I love puzzle games. Oh my goodness, guys. I just feel like they're so unpopular in the community. I feel like that was the only time that a puzzle game, not the only time. There's a new puzzle game that came out. That's getting big too. I don't know the name of that one either. I can't even describe that one. I just know that I was looking at it. I'm like, oh, that's a puzzle game. But I was thinking of Portal, to be honest. See, I have great descriptors. I just think, I don't know what I was thinking, but I do think that, oh, my brain's freaking out. I do think that puzzle games are like super underrated, and I need them to make more popular puzzle games. And I think that was the first one that like really like, I think people like, I like Minesweeper and stuff too. So Minesweeper is definitely not going to be a stream because I know that's really uninteresting. And every single time I play Minesweeper, I literally look like focused. I'm so focused. And I think that's how I look every single time I play a puzzle game. And I don't think that would be very entertaining. So, yeah. But if you guys have anything that you want me to do, daily reminder, Discord server, you could join our den and be part of the Riri Snow official Discord server. And then you could put in hashtag suggestions. Oh, I want Riri Snow to do this. And Riri Snow will maybe do it. I say maybe because obviously games are really expensive and I have a fear. I just have a fear of spending money, I think. Not a fear, an aversion to spending money. And so every single time I see that a game is like 50 bucks, I'm like, for a game? So then I always wait for it to go on sale, so it might take me a while to play it. Or, if the issue is not it going on sale, sometimes I'm just like, that game, either, there's some games that are super fun to play, but you have to like look at them and be like, would other people like watching me play this? You know? Because once you're big enough, I think, in the VTubing sphere. Once you're big enough, once you're big enough in the VTubing sphere, everyone's just watching you. Enspro, okay, shut up. Hello, Enspro, how are you doing today? I think once you're big in the VTubing sphere, like, everyone just doesn't care what you play because everyone's watching you, not necessarily, like, what you're playing, I guess, you know what I... Like, they don't care what you're playing because they know that you're gonna make it interesting. However, when you're small, like, I have to think about, like, is this game gonna be entertaining on stream? Or I just might not be interested. Thank you for the follow-ins, Pro. How are you? Oh, you said you're good. That's good. Yay! I hope that I can make your day great. Hello, hiya! I also added your Steam so people can buy you games. I also added my Steam so people could buy me games. But you don't have to. That is completely optional. I will never force people to spend money on me. That's like... I would cry. Damn, it's been a minute. Hello, CVS. How are you today? Oh my goodness, it's been so long. Hello. Every single time I think of like CVS store. CVS is real. You know, actually, people read my, like, whenever I had to, like, claim my name, I was like, Riri Snow is probably not taken. Who makes their name Riri Snow? But then it was taken because everyone wasn't writing Riri Snow. They were writing Riri is now. So, it was taken on all platforms because everyone was writing Riri is now. So I had to take Riri Snow VT. Which, okay, I guess. Oh, I could give you a horror game and she has to play it. Evil Plan is coming up. Oh, goodness. Guys, if you want to get me a game, that's so nice. But please, it's not required. Just like how subbing on Twitch isn't required, or bits, or anything. I literally don't have cheers because... Not cheers. I do have cheers. I don't have tips and donos yet because I feel, like, embarrassed of, like, the idea of someone can give me whatever money they think is like they can give me any type of money that is like they want to give me. You know what I mean? Like they could put any number in, and that freaks me out. I think that puts like a lot of pressure on a person. Even though I've donated to other streamers and I don't feel pressured at all. I'm like, oh, I just want to support you. Here's a 5. Oh, I lagging out. It's like, I don't want to, like... time to do Hollow Dory. Okay. Oh my gosh, why am I lagging out? Hello? Okay. I guess I was lagging out. That was rough. Where to buy CS2 cheats? Orbit sucks. CS2 cheats? I don't know. What is... Oh, CS... Like CSGO? What is CS2? I'm very dumb and stupid whenever it comes to gaming culture. I honestly, when I show people my Steam, they're like, Riri, what do you play? Riri, what do you play? Because I have like 4 games, maybe like 4 actual games. I have wow, GG. GG. I'm confused. Good night. I hope you have a good night. I'm so sorry. I'm very uncultured when it comes to gaming. I want to become more cultured. I think that's also why I streamed, because I was like, I want more games to play, because you guys have really good recommendations, and I like put them on my like mind, in the back of my mind, like the list on the back of my mind. I could give you a list of cheap horror games or cheap fun games. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind spending money. I'm getting to a point where it's like, okay, investment time. But I have 2 puzzle games, 1 horror games, VR chat, which is free, Human Fall Flat, Grocery Store Tycoon, which I think is also free, Poppy Playtime, which is free, Sahite Station, which is free, Slime Rancher 2, I actually paid a good amount of money for that one. I think I paid like full price. Spiritfarer, bought it on sale, but still was expensive. That's Not My Neighbor, bought it. Uma Musume, did not buy it, because, you know, it's free. And then, yeah, I think that's the only actual games I have. And then I obviously bought Minecraft, but I bought Minecraft, like, so long ago that my parents bought it for me. It's not, like, that's how long ago I got Minecraft. So, those 27 bucks were not out of my bank account. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm willing to spend money on games now. I think I've become desensitized. I watched people when the Steam summer sale was going on. I watched people, like, just for fun, like, scroll and just buy games. And I was like, oh, cool. I can do that, too. But then by the time I came back, the sale was gone. I've been playing the new Assassin's Creed game. The few time I have for my... for the little time I have for myself. Oh, how is it? Is it good? I've heard things about it. I think I've watched people stream it, too. Is it good? Rank it 1 out of 10. Not 1 out of 10. Rate it 1 out of 10. There you go. I had to figure out the words. Also, in about 10 or so minutes, we're gonna be wrapping up. And going... Not wrapping up stream, obviously. It's only been an hour. We're gonna start reading the crazy subreddits I found. I've been playing the new... oh, wait. I just read that. Oh, my gosh. Oopsie. Poopsie. I'm an idiot. I had some other things that I want to talk about. Hold on. Oh, I had this really random thought. And I need you guys to bear with me, please. Please bear with me with this random thought. Hypothetically, are anti-feminists masochists? Hear me out. Because the argument is, usually, if this is their argument, there's a lot of arguments, but if this is their main argument, I wish women never got rights so I don't work. Right, just hear me out. And the counter argument is you want to get beat. What if that woman is a masochist and likes it? What's the counter argument after that? Because I want to work. What do I say to that? Do I say, I don't even know what to say to that. I'm not saying this happened. I'm just saying hypothetically if it did, I need to have a fire comeback. I guess my only comeback could be like, well, what if other people don't? Eh? It would be really funny if that happened though. I don't even know when I was like just laying in my like bed and I was just like, what if someone said this to me? Because is it only me? But whenever I'm bored, I just make up random scenarios in my head and I'm like, what if this happened to me? Some people call it daydreaming, which I guess it is daydreaming. But also sometimes, whenever I get in an argument, especially as a kid, when I'd get in an argument with my parents, I'd go take a hot shower because then I'd get mad. And then in the shower, my shower thoughts would just be like playing through the arguments. I'm like, oh, I should have said this. I had this fire comeback. Yeah, that's what Riri thinks about in the shower. She thinks about how she could have won arguments from like 6 years ago. Riri Snow mentality. But I feel like that's normal, right? That has to be normal. Everyone wants to win an argument. Because then if you didn't want to win an argument, then why would you argue in the first place, you know? Just say I'm right. Just say I'm right. I'm just saying we had a Queen of England and named a whole era after her. So I say woman had the same moment of rights as a guy. Well, she was a queen, man. Wait, I'm confused. I don't know what you're trying to say there. But I don't want to know. So we're gonna not talk about it. Right? I'm lost. Okay. My brain is broken. Oh, I have to open up Reddit. That's what I was doing. Kaboom. Hello, Rita. How are you today? Oh, another question that I actually was like, wait, I don't know this because I'm flat. So if there's any woman out there who know this answer, let me know. I have to ask this. Do boobies float in the bath? Because I don't have them and I never thought about it. I also don't take baths, I take showers. So I was like, oh my gosh, wait. Is that a thing? Is it like a free floaty? I do know that more body mass helps you float. So technically, like, if you have more weight, like flub weight, the flubbier you are, the better you will float. No, they fall down, I can confirm. Why is the man confirming this? I need to check my analytics. I need to check my analytics. That's so disappointing. I'm really disappointed. I had dreams. My dreams were big, and now I'm brokenhearted. You guys have dashed my imagination. Screw you all. Screw you all, you dashed my imagination. Okay. Anyways, it's time for the Riri Snow subreddit reading. Are you guys ready? Hold on. We're gonna go BRB real quick, and then we'll pull it up. Okay, I'm back. So, just know, we don't have to change categories or anything, because this still falls under just chatting. Ayo, ayo, hiyo. But, can we change the title to the same title as the YouTube one, please? Please, please, please. I would really appreciate that. Okay. So, we're gonna be reading r/girl dinner diaries because I found this randomly and I was like, this is actually diabolical. So, we're gonna find one and let me know which one you think is good. Oh gosh. Mom and sister ignoring me, nightmare about partner leaving me. These aren't good. I'm helping a very good friend make a mistake. A lonely schnitzel. Trying to move past emotional abuse as a teen. Oh my goodness. I don't enjoy the knee in that photo. I'm extremely fertile and it's ruining my life. Ah. Oh my goodness. What could this possibly say? I'm extremely fertile and it's ruining my life. I've been pregnant twice before, and I just found out I'm pregnant again. I'm on an IUD. I never have sex without a condom. About a month ago, a condom that my BF and I were using. The next morning, less than 5 hours later, I took Plan B. Unsurprisingly, birth control and Plan B didn't work, and I'm knocked up. I swear if sperm gets anywhere near my uterus at all, there is no amount of hormones or drugs I can take to stop my uterus from welcoming that sperm in. He's a fucking homosexual for straight sperm. What is this? What am I reading? What happened to hello? How are you? Oh, I didn't realize you could see this. What happened to hello? How are you? My name is... Oh, goodness gracious. Let's keep going. I can't go through another abortion. The first one I had was when I was 15 and the second one was at 22. Both times I promised myself never again because it was so painful and horrible. Oh wait, that one's kind of sad. Also, if anyone remembers my last post, boyfriend is scary and has secret guns. Oh gosh, I'm still living with that man and there's a 0% chance I'd raise a kid with him right now. I also can't complain without hearing about how many women are infertile and would kill to have this issue. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not them, so I don't care. They'd be upset about me complaining. I mean, I understand the argument, but she clearly, if people are infertile and complaining about it, it's because they're in a position to have a kid and they really want one. You know what I mean? And I feel like she's clearly not in a good position right now. She's clearly not in a good position right now. But this is actually diabolical, posting this on Reddit. I forget that Redditors post their whole lives on Reddit. See a therapist, sweetie. I feel like I just can't have sex. Well, that is guaranteed to work. That's guaranteed to work. Because no matter how many precautions I take, the risk of me getting pregnant is so high. I'm upset and annoyed and I just need to rant. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll just figure out like the last few times has happened. Oysters and breads because I don't give a fuck if I can't have raw fish. I made this post while I was upset in an Uber, so while I'm still upset, I am currently at work, which is why I'm not replying to any comments currently. I will definitely read them all and reply as much as I can once I'm out of work. Appreciate you all very much though. Woo! That's a lot. To explain, I heard her say the guy... Hold on. Also, one of the craziest Reddits. What just happened? And then she had then she posted freaking oysters. That's really the cherry on top. Scared to go on dates. Objectively, it's very funny. I never wanted to be a father, and now I'll be a mother. Oh, she's... Okay. She's trans. Okay. I was like, what? Bro, I have went from horrible to okay. Bro, what the hell, I know. Everything on here is crazy. Tired of doing everything for my depressed spouse. Jeez. I need to think. The man I've been talking to might be engaged? Hello? We listen and we only judge a little. Whew. I, 20F, have been talking to this guy for my gym, 20M, as he is the staff/personal trainer working over there. Recently, he has been talking to me in a more raunchy and sexual way, when it used to be more so just casual flirting here and there. I have no problem being casual and all, as I too don't want anything serious. Just fun here and there, but I have just found out there may be a chance he is engaged. Imagine finding out that the man you've been talking to, or the woman that you've been talking to, the first time you get huzz— oh, I got a posture check. The first time you get huzz goes diabolically wrong. I've never seen a ring on him, which is why I can't confirm anything, but I have seen a ring on the other girl. Wait, how did you see this other girl? Oh, well, we're probably getting there, aren't we? What would you guys do if you found out your spouse was, well, not spouse, but casual, question mark, was secretly engaged? I would go definitely report. Not report, but like, if I knew the girl, she'd know. Ruin your relationship on God, right? I don't understand people who cheat. Oh gosh, recently he joined the sports event and the girl had posted a picture of them together. I asked him for clarification and he said it was his manager. And he only posted just to ward off some men in his messages. Which I can't really wrap my head around. Huh? Huh? Wait. I'm just a little bit confused because... I mean, maybe if they're like homeboy and homegirl, I could see, but if you're gonna say that you're warding off men in your manager's, like, comments, that's so sus. That's so sus. And also, I guess he could be her manager, but, like, there's gots to be more going on there. There's gotta be more going on there. Is there a way for me to maybe, hold on. We are workshopping. I really want... You know what? This works. I'm inviting men into a woman's space. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway. Yeah, girls don't just post a guy for no reason. Sus 101. Exactly. This is the part that's sussing me out the most. If she's really engaged to someone else, then why post a picture with him together? See, that part doesn't mess with me. The part that messes with me is that if that is... Unless they're, like, really close manager, but, like, homeboy, homegirl, like, he should have just said homegirl. That would have, like, expelled all of my questions. If they both are engaged, then why would he let me see? Based on what he said, I don't feel like he expected you to see that. I just don't understand anything. I have no problem being close sexually with him, but I don't want to be a homewrecker. I don't know. I'm lost. Well, you have the post, girl. Just ask him. Not ask him. Just ask her. Just be like, hey, girl. Hey, girly. Hey, girly. What's going on? What's this person say? If he's engaged, he won't have a ring until he's married. I'm pretty sure guys get an engagement ring too, right? Your gut is trying to tell you something. Listen to it and run. Also, text that girl. You clearly, you know what she looks like. You could find her. Send that, hey girly text. Exactly. I've had to send a hey girly text before. I had to send a hey girly text before. I wasn't dating them or anything. But I was just like, hey girly, homeboy is not homeboy no longer. Because I think homeboy is talking to you and other girl. Other girl. Run. He's not my homeboy anymore. That clear everything up. Right. That would clear everything up. Thankfully, I've never got one or sent one. Yeah. This guy's really engaged. He'll rarely wear a ring after he's married. He'll tell his new wife that it gets in the way of training and holding weights. Even if he is single and the increasingly sexual flirting is welcomed, I'd think twice about getting involved with staff at your gym. If things go south, it'll be awkward and you won't feel comfortable going there anymore. He works there, so he won't switch gyms. It'll have to be you. Sure, you're not wrong, but I was just commenting on how engaged hetero men don't wear rings, only when they're married. I think I've seen a couple guys wear an engagement ring, but maybe I'm wrong. Some of these are like actually diabolical. Some of these are like kind of not. My ex asked if we could meet up and talk. So much betrayal. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. And we got pizza. Most men down. Engagement is for women. Wedding is for both. Oh, okay. I can't believe I have to write this. I'm based in the UK and I've been with my husband for 13 years, married nearly 10. We have a young son, under 10. Well, I'd hope under 10? Maybe she was just trying to specify that they didn't only get married because she was having a baby. To like show that the relationship wasn't like, oh yeah, we got in a relationship because I got knocked up. It's not like that. Okay, that makes sense maybe. Things haven't been great in recent months, but we went to couples counseling for the past 3 to 4 months, having to pause over the summer because we're both teachers and don't have childcare. Okay. Over the past few days, I've discovered by going through his phone and finding out myself that he's been having an affair. Oh, sweetie. Sweetie bugs. Oh, this requires more than just depressed pizza. You need a whole freaking buffet. Go spend his card. Go get yourself like a sushi buffet. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, I still can't believe it. Oh, party. Oh, I tried suggesting working through it, but he kept saying, I don't know how to feel. I feel emotionally numb. I gradually found out more and more as he did not tell me the whole truth of the affair initially. And then told him I was done and that we needed to separate. Good on her. See, this one's doing way better. Oh, thank you again, Maine. Oh my goodness. Oh, I really appreciate the support. You don't know how you feel? You cheated. Yeah. Yeah. Maine! Maine! Thank you. You're gonna make me tear up. Jeez. Oh, it's so nice. Thank you. The support means so much to me. I really appreciate it. You've been supporting me since the beginning, man. And that's something so respectable. Oh, it's very rare for people to be as dedicated. The train gotta restart the engine. Oh goodness. You're currently the only one. It's okay. You don't have to. It's fine. It's okay, man. I appreciate whatever your engine used to run. I appreciate it's still running in my heart. Don't worry. On top of that, I found a couple of nude photos of myself in his phone where I was asleep. Oh no. And by the sounds of it, this was not a discussed thing beforehand. This story took a turn. Can we have noticed start? Why was that not the title? First of all, why did you come to Reddit earlier? What? The cheating, honestly, okay, cheating's bad, but this is arguably like same level or worse. I literally cannot believe this man has been capable of such disgusting behavior. I want a divorce. Good. This girl is doing way better. Oh my god. You know what? What would you guys do if that was the case? Crazy work. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. I was put in this position. First of all, divorce. Second of all, going to that couples counseling girl again. By myself. Telling her the disgusting behavior on why we're getting a divorce. And then would rant him out on more than just Reddit. I'm texting his mom. This is gonna make the family group chat. Add me to that WhatsApp. Add me to that WhatsApp. Hi, Riri, just wanted to pop in. Also, this is insane work, right? Hello. How are you? Oh my gosh, I missed you. We haven't spoken in so long. We gotta reconnect, girly. Gotta reconnect. I got a 4-star. Ooh. Hello, it flipped. Nice to meet you. This is my first time here. Greetings from Japan. Oh my gosh, thank you, Ichika, for the follow. Oh my gosh. I don't speak much Japanese, but konnichiwa. 本が少しわかります。リリースのです。I forgot how to say, oh, how do I say, nice to meet you? Your appearance and voice is so cute. Thank you. Your Japanese is very good. Oh my goodness, I just got a hongo. Oh, yeah, my Japanese is very bad. I just learned a few phrases. I was automatically recommended this stream and ended up here through a friend's live stream. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so glad you can make it. We're reading some diabolical subreddits. So I hope you know enough. It seems you know enough English to know that this is diabolical. Also, what time is it in Japan right now? We gotta learn a new language now. Exactly. Just for you. Just for you, we gotta learn a new language. Okay. For context, I think we were probably heading towards separation anyway. Well, I wish it happened sooner. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that it happened sooner because you found photos of him. Oh, Yoroshiku. Yoroshiku. Nice to meet you. Oh, Yoroshiku. Yoroshiku. Nice to meet you. I'm so glad I know that one now. I'm gonna add it to my like reservoir in my brain. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that they didn't separate earlier. Because she wouldn't have found out all the other diabolical things that he'd been doing. Sorry to surprise you with such a sudden visit. Oh my goodness, do not be sorry. Hello. I love surprises. I love surprise visits. And please feel free to stop by anytime you want. No questions asked. But this has massively escalated things. Well, goddamn, I hope so. I have had postnasal depression. Yeah, she had nose depression, guys. That's how I feel when allergy season gets really bad. I feel like I got postnasal depression. We have VTuber friends. Ooh, yay! Yay! Since my son was born, I tried coming off my oh, this is a medication name. Oh goodness. Sertraline? Sertraline? Which was end of April this year, and they're really helping. He has also had an ADHD diagnosis a couple of years ago, which he struggled with. He is not taking things well now. I do not know where to go from here. This poor woman, first of all, getting cheated on. Second of all, has nude photos of her without her consent. Third of all, already was gonna get a divorce anyway. Fourth of all, postnatal depression. Fifth of all, her son got freaking ADHD. That's diabolical, man. Diabolical. Which was disastrous. I had intrusive thoughts in autumn/winter last year, which I told him. I finally went back on the meds at the end of April this year, and they're really helping. Good! Good. He's not taking things well now. Don't know where to go from here. Oh, we're both on mortgage for our house, but I say we are teachers, so salaries aren't super high. Plus, she's broke. Goodness gracious. He's handled most of our finances, and I feel so lost and unsure. Do not let this man financially pin you down. Make a freaking GoFundMe. I'll support it. I just got 3 minutes of ads. I need to change my ad time, man. I need to change my ad time. How do we... wait. Okay, hold on. I lost my place. Where was I? How do we move forward separately without alerting our son until we are ready? How can I live in the same house as him when I feel so incredibly betrayed and trust is entirely broken? Well, who knows what he's doing with those photos, and what if he, like, this makes his behavior worse about them? And, I don't know, did we read early if she confronted him about the photo part? Because that part... Did we read that? Can anyone remind me if we read that she confronted him? What do we do about the house? It's best to sell it and buy or rent separate places, or try to keep the house for stability for our son. Do not worry about your son. Like, do worry about your son. Do worry about your son, but your son's stability is not really the biggest issue right now. Okay, your son can get some freaking therapy. You can start. You're not gonna need couples counseling anymore. So, go get your son some therapy. Worst comes to worst, but you can have a very You should rather tell him sooner than later, you know. Because kids know anyway. Kids know there's problems. And if you said that separation was, like, inevitable anyway, he's been picking up on it. He knows. He knows. Whether he knows what that means, I don't know. He's under the age of 10, so maybe not. I don't know. We didn't. Got 4-star bills. I'm gonna shoot you. I want 4-star bills so bad. Is it best to sell it or buy or rent separate places? I don't know. I don't know. Every time I bring up logistics and how to move forward, he freaks out because he feels things are moving too quickly. It's only been 40 hours since we said we would separate. You wanted to be divorced by next week, which pisses me off. What did he expect to happen after what I found out? So now he's trying to put you in a corner by being like, this is too much for me. Well, then you shouldn't have done it in the first place, dude. What was he thinking? Guys, I'm not the only one who thinks that this is diabolical, right? He had so many opportunities to tell me. Why did we waste money on counseling when he had said this such a big secret that would guarantee the counseling would not work? And every time he chose to hide the truth, the repeated lies has caused irreparable damage. The only way I can defend him is maybe he was secretly hoping. Maybe he was secretly hoping that if they went through enough counseling, it would work. But clearly, it did not. Maybe he was hoping with enough counseling he would not want to have an affair. But I feel like that requires its own separate counseling. You kind of got to bring it up to get through the affair part. I'm determined to maintain a good co-parenting relationship, though he's gone to stay at a friend's house. I've taken my son to my sister's for one night and made sure to send him photos of our son and get him to record a goodnight voice note, etc. My husband is so worried our son will find out the separation is his fault and hate him. Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, yeah, probably not a good idea to get the son to hate him, but that's definitely gonna have to be a conversation in the future. I've told him that won't happen. God, there's so much more I could write. It's such a ramble. I'm so angry. Oh, I would be angry too. I mean, I don't know if you should hate him. I feel like... Unfortunately, I'm a person who believes in, like, my relationship with someone does not affect the relationship my kids has with someone. Like, I don't have kids, but if I ever had kids, then say I don't know, I have a great relationship with my parents, but say I didn't have a great relationship with my parents, if they have a great relationship with my grandparents, sure. As long as my grandparents don't do anything to them, it's fine. Contact an attorney ASAP. Exactly. My divorce was kind of sudden. It's not, and it's the best thing I did for myself. And the best thing I did for myself was consult an attorney on the right way, on the right way to handle things. She advised to separate finances immediately and split savings. Yeah, that's what Sora said. Protect yourself and your son. It's a long road, and it sounds like you're the only one with the maturity to navigate it, so take the lead. Yeah, I feel like anger is inevitable. That's just gonna happen, but I don't feel like, you know, there are two different types of hatred. You know, like, one you can get over at some point. Maybe once he's older, he can know the whole truth. and he can maybe get over it, but she should not be able to get over it. He's not taking things well. What? Exactly. Who gives a flying fuck? In the factory of fuckeries, mine must be broken because I give 0. Do you have active viewers? I don't know, man. I don't know. You do what's best for you and your kid. Lawyer up, get wise, and then get out. And above all, reminder, kids would rather be from a broken home than live in one. True. True. Again, that's what I'm saying. Kids know anyway. So you can give him like the mini conversation now and then give him the big conversation once maybe he's a little bit older and well adjusted so he can take things slowly. But you also don't want to wait too long because then they're just going to feel... They're going to just feel betrayed. They're just going to feel betrayed. Oh, goodness. Okay. I feel bad for that girl. I'm so sorry for her. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's find another one. I'm so sick of people telling me that I'll change my mind. The unbearable repetition of... What? The unbearable repetition of being stalked. Here's the food that we got. Cheesy bread, I think? Is this a cheesy bagel? No, it's a cheesy baguette. Is this a cheesy baguette? Do you guys know what this is? Girl breakfast books. Baguette French toast that I burned, but they're yummy enough. This is the second round. Oh, baguette French toast that I burned. What's French toast again? I've never had French toast. What's on French toast? I don't know. I don't know what's on French toast. Content note: the man I will discuss has known me since I was 15 and his advances started when I was 19. He has never touched my body, has schizophrenia, has stalked me for many years. He uses drugs throughout. Oh, there's gonna be a lot to digest with this one. Guys, get your snacks, get your hot cocoa. Get your hot cocoa. Classic French toast requires simple pantry staples. Eggs, milk, and bread, and plus optional flavorings like vanilla and cinnamon. Okay. So that looks really yummy. It's definitely burnt though, that's why I thought it was cheese. His most recent letter to me, which included this book and many highlighted passages, reminded me how it started, April 2014. The coincidences are especially highlighted in the text. That year, I was trying to desperately not to flunk university. I remember seeing him at my favorite cafe and feeling grateful. Finally, a friend. I'd known him in my arts community for years. He was good friends with my stepdad. He offered to tutor me, and I remember feeling so relaxed. Oh, goodness. And I know this goes downhill, and I'm not ready for it. He'd see me a lot there, casually, and as friends. He helped me and my best friend with statistics. I find out that later that he just rejected a prominent community member, telling her that he was in love with me. He humiliated her publicly, and she hated me since. I also find out he'd stopped taking his meds and microdosing LSD to heal his internal trauma. So, I never recommend to stop taking your meds unless you get advice to stop taking your meds, but I actually have heard a lot of things about people taking hallucinogenics. And it actually works for some people to take hallucinogenics as a form of therapy, as long as you have like an actual therapist going over it. I actually heard that this helps clear, like, I actually know my friend, not my friend, but like my dad's friend did this. He had been depressed for like 10 years, never left his house, went to some place in Brazil or something. No, Costa Rica. Took LSD to like heal his inner trauma at some camp, and bam, he's not depressed anymore. So it can work for some people, but I feel like the way that he's been doing it was probably not the way. You're not gonna believe this, but the LSD didn't actually help. Wow, shocker. By the sounds of it, if he was not taking his medicine, I don't think a therapist or a proper doctor was looking over this one. I don't feel like this was, I think this was like a self-inflicted type thing. By the end of my first summer semester, he was fully in the swing of his first schizophrenic episode. Please, I know I have deep compassion for this aspect of a story, and I know that many people experience antipsychotic medication as dehumanizing. They aren't a great option for some people, so I understand the desire to find alternatives. In this case, they did not fucking help. Please speak with a medical professional for any questions about your own treatment. I'm glad that she added the fact that she was sympathetic, because I don't know. I don't know if you guys know anything about schizophrenia, but it's freaking crazy. The paranoia, the things that you hallucinate, I'm glad that she's, like, sympathetic towards that, but I also, I don't know, how do you guys feel how far do you guys think schizophrenia can be used as an excuse? I guess it could go pretty far with schizophrenia. Wherever you lie on politics, at the time I felt like calling the cops was my last option. I wanted to try everything else, and he used that desire against my family and me. His behavior escalated. I couldn't leave my house. I feel like you should have just called the cops. I mean, I get it. I do, but sometimes the cops can help. Sometimes they won't, but sometimes they will. Not that far. People with it who murder are still charged. Yeah. One time, I feel like if this was like, sometimes if it's like a minor stalking issue, yeah, if there's not enough evidence, yeah, it might be on that gray zone. I think you're far out of that gray zone, man. I don't know. Do you guys agree? I think she's far out of that gray zone. We ended up with the cops anyways. He ended up in prison for a year, and I moved literally as far from my hometown as I could without leaving our mutual country. He followed me. Shocker. It was 2020. He started stalking me in 2014. I spent my 21st birthday in court filing a peace bond. She's in danger. Yeah. My 30th birthday, I received a book in the mail. The Unbearable Lightness of Being. He sent a long handwritten letter. The letter is about how he is better. The fact he sent you a letter in the first place shows he is indeed not better. If he wanted to show that he was better, he would leave you alone. I don't know the purposes of those. I feel I am simply an object to this man. Dear reader, his letters reads like he is convincing himself that what happened was rational and in the past. He tries to reassure me that I am safe now, but reader, he knows where I live. She is in danger. Get away, get away. Not better and knows where she lives. Right. The fact he is thinking of me is the source of danger. Exactly. Wow, this post is fresh. Oh. Poor girl. Oh, that's rough. Okay. We're gonna just move past that one. I think I'm gonna cut off my best friend. Well, that's not interesting. My husband doesn't get my jokes sometimes. See, some of these range from, like, completely chill to completely, what did I just read? I've fallen for a running guy I've never even met. Huh? 19 months sober? Congratulations. I feel like I'm losing everything I have. Banana with strawberry jello. I wish I was pretty. Sad girl dinner. Sad and anxious about dating at 30. Called his mom because he wasn't answering his phone. Huh. What's this one about? Oh, really? I'm genuinely going insane. I'm losing my mind. It's like watching myself acting a mess and can't do anything about it. I feel crazy. Chicken tacos. Calm the hell down and enjoy that taco. Don't do this again, sister. He's not your crutch. A person is not obligated to answer a phone call. Get a handle on yourself. Girl, no. Block him, move on. No. Downvote. No. Girl, protect your peace and block this man. I feel like there's two very different opinions. Like, girl, get over yourself, and girl, block him. Babe, he is. He's literally just some guys. Hot girls have tummy trouble. Chaotic but cute. Eat hot chip. Be bisexual. What is happening in this thread? What is happening in this subreddit? My almost ex-husband has been talking bad about me. Well, that's not a shocker. That's not a shocker. A fish fillet or just whatever the fuck. I keep seeing the same thing. Ooh. Come on. Getting married in 3 weeks. Oh gosh, let my ex back in my life and got the exact same result. I hate when people think that they're gonna get a different one. There's a reason you broke up, I promise. I promise there's a reason y'all broke up in the first place. I'm hearing interesting things. Yeah. Dinner, lasagna. I think that's the part that really gets me. At work too, by the way. Oh my goodness. I hope you have headphones in. I'm 23 and I was dating a guy 21 for 2 years. We broke up 8 months ago due to him believing he was better than me and deserved someone on the same level. And she went back. If you guys got back together within 8 months of breaking up ago, you think he found... Okay. 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 Throughout the relationship, he would not be able to keep his anger in check and would often call me names, stitch plans with me, and leave me on red a lot, among other issues. And she went back. An ex is an ex for a reason. Yup. Yup. Say I in chat if you've gone back to your ex before. But he also could be so nice to me, and it confused me. Wow, have you read anything about manipulation? He also admitted at one point that the thing he liked most about me was that I'm easy to manipulate. Do you hear my slow clapping? Yeah. Girl, find someone better, bro. I'm a very trusting and caring person by nature, so I guess he took advantage of that, even though I feel like part of it was my fault. Honestly, I hate to say this because I want to be on your side, because I know that this man is clearly, like, not good. However, kind of your fault. You went back to him, sweetie. You did. You did, despite him telling all of this to your face. He literally told you, basically, I am a bad person. I like you because I manipulate you. Recently, I found some things in my house that belonged to his grandfather. They were gifted to me, but I never used them. I knew his grandfather means a lot to him, so I texted him and asked if he wanted them back. I had no intentions besides returning his stuff. Oh, goodness. This is why dating in this day and age is so bad. No one knows common sense. I feel like in the past, there was such a culture around getting married young and having kids young and building a family in order for your family to climb up societally. So you couldn't care about this stuff. You couldn't. Of course, there was more like societal need for chivalry and stuff, but still, the things that were happening behind closed curtains were the exact same thing, you know? So I feel like, yeah, I feel like the same thing is true back then and today. But at least there was chivalry and nice suits. I just wanted to mail it to him at first. Oh, goodness. Why did you bring it up? You clearly wanted to talk to him. Anyone who hates their ex enough would not care to give back their stuff. They would just mail them it. Or just never give it back. Or just never give it back. Or give it to a friend of a friend to give. Something. You clearly wanted to see him. However, when he responded, he was the nice, kind, caring guy that he could be. He showed great interest in my life and asked to hang out or get something to eat. I accepted, and that's where it went wrong. And I have to read the rest of this. And I have to read the rest of this. The day before I was supposed to go see him, he kept texting me, reminiscing on our relationship. Eventually, he turned it into talking about how good our sex life. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think back then there was definitely stuff like this, but there was no internet back then, so it was a bit easier. But yeah, just nowadays seeing all the problems and stuff makes it worse. Yeah. Yeah, but I do think in some ways it makes it better because I guess they can go to Reddit like this and realize how stupid they are. And also humiliate them. He asked if I wanted to spend the night when I saw him. He was saying everything I just wanted to hear. And also, I was also horny, so I accepted. Ah! Mistakes, mistakes. I spent the night... Oh, goodness. Oh, good. I can't even read it. We went out to lunch, and then I went home. He told me to text him. I got home safely. I did, and his response was that he doesn't want to talk to me again unless it's... No, we're going straight to the comments. You can't reread the same book and expect a different ending. Goodness gracious. Text him back and say, actually, after thinking this over, I'm good with none of that. Then block him. You will feel and be empowered. You're not stupid. She is stupid. But you know what? You gotta be a little bit stupid in order to learn to not be stupid. I think that's the difference. You gotta learn how to not be... You gotta be stupid to not be stupid. If that makes sense. Right now, you're stupid. Right now, you're an idiot. And you need to fix that. So please do. It's not your fault you are trusting and caring. True. True, but he did tell her that he, like, manipulated. I don't know. It was written out for her. Written out for her. Getting back with my ex as long as he stays sober. Bad idea. All bad and ugly. All bad and ugly. Found out I'm gonna be an aunt via gender reveal invitation. Oh gosh. So, oh, cup noodles. So basically my brother sent a gender reveal invite to the family group chat. That is when my family, myself included, learned that he was going to be a dad. Yikes. Yikes. Not the positive pregnancy test. Oh god. I mean, I guess gender reveal... If they have a history of, like, miscarriage, I can maybe understand. But maybe they should have, you know, let them know before, the gender reveal invitation? I hate reading these. Now, don't get me wrong. I do get where he's coming from. Our parents aren't always the easiest to talk to. This is a child! And they were never going to take the news super amazingly, since he barely moved out a week ago. I'm beginning to see... the problems. Never mind. Never mind. I'm beginning to see the problems now. I'm beginning to see where the issues are arising. Oh no. And asked my grandma for money to buy a car, and... they always get worse. They always start out so strong. And he and his partner have been together for like a little over a year, but I do think what he did was stupid, but also kind of funny. We talked on the phone and I told him to call our parents, hope he does. And now I'm going to be an aunt. I live like 1,500 miles away, so I can't be super present, but I'd like to try and have an active role in this kid's life. No idea how I'm going to do that. I don't know what to get expecting parents, diapers and wipes, obviously, but anything someone without kids wouldn't think twice about. Somewhat genuine. Why is this funny? Ask for what to buy, wait for them to tell you, or ask. Diapers come in many different sizes. It's not always helpful to buy them for people with no warning. Alright, buddy. Next time, wrap it up. Right. T-warning miscarriage. Well, maybe they wanted to be really, really sure this baby is going to make it on top of finally being away from your parents. Fair. Riri really is a Redditor. Yeah. I am. I only have 100 karma, though. I only have 100. I don't have crazy karma levels. Hello, hello. How are you today, fake nerd? Going to be parents here, not doing registry because we can. People don't follow those anyways, and I'm extremely particular of what I want. Isn't that the point of a registry? So we asked for the guests invited for the baby to send funds for baby's education fund. Makes sense. I'm thinking, alright, how about you, Riri? Well, I was doing great, but the more that I'm on this subreddit, I genuinely want to off myself. I genuinely want this to go away. I genuinely want to stop reading. But it's like one of those things that you can't look away from. I can't look away from it. I can't look away from it. Oh my goodness. This is so bad. Okay. I want to buy things without being asked. You don't know what they've brought and you don't know about their storage space situation. True. True. First breakup. Not that interesting. Some of these are like really good. Local news. Snow Leopard realizes Reddit is not a fun place to hang out. It's like watching like a car crash. It's like watching a car crash. Like you hate that it was a car crash, but you gotta keep looking, and all the cars in front of you slow down, and then you're mad that everyone's slowing down, but then you also slow down. I'm selfish for wanting my boyfriend to give me gifts. I'm not being materialistic or I'm not being materialistic or interested in his money. We both work and earn a little more than minimum wage. But we're 21 years old and we still live with our parents without having to worry about household expenses. Okay. I've always been the type of person who gives gifts, whether it's something handmade like little letters and crochet dolls, or clothes, shoes, notebook, and pen sets because he's an artist, snacks, and even a chair that I specifically looked for so he could draw without feeling pain. At the beginning I understood. We were teenagers, 16 and 17 years old. 6, 7. And I was the only one who worked, but after he got a job, things stayed the same. Ooh. I don't know, girly. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's like autistic and he thinks that certain things he's doing are like gifts. Benefit of the doubt? I don't know. Is this peak cope? Am I coping right now for this girl? Riri, if you say 6, 7 again, I'm throwing your model out the window. Try me, 6, 7. Not the 6, 7. Whoopsies. I don't regret it. He has given me small amounts of money around 3 times and kept saying that he wished he were richer so he could give me expensive things, but I don't need anything expensive. I just want him to give me something that shows he cares about me. I'd take the small amount of money. But I guess whenever you're in a relationship for this long, I can understand where money starts getting tiring. It's not that he doesn't have any money. He is always buying clothes, jewelry, and other small things for himself, which isn't a problem. I buy things for myself too. What I mean is he could give me a $1 keychain, write me a letter, give me a flower, or buy me a chocolate bar. My boyfriend is great in other aspects. He's affectionate, he's always there for me, he seems to listen to me. The only problem is I'm an overweight girl, and sometimes I start thinking he's only with me because I'm the fat girl who supports him financially. These things make me afraid that I'll end up like my mother, who was cheated on, mistreated, neglected, and never received anything from her own husband. Whoa. Whoa. We are witnessing a spiral. Whoa. Gotta burn her Twitch to the ground now. Gosh darn it. Time to make the situation work for the character you love. No. Gotta clean it. That escalated quickly. Right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't think you said that he's affectionate. I genuinely think that you just need to talk to him and be like, hey, instead of giving me small amounts of money, how about you spend those small amounts of money on tiny little gifts that are meaningful towards me? Like the same thing that I do for you. Say that you're feeling insecure in the relationship. I don't know, man. Something more than this. Something more than this. I feel bad for having these thoughts, but it's been difficult to feel loved in this way. Maybe I should just stay alone and not have relationships with anyone. I was on her side until we started getting to this point. I'm now confused. I just wanted him to do what I do for him. I turn all the affection care I have for my boyfriend into physical things so he can understand how important he is to me. Maybe I'm interpreting things too negatively because I have trauma for something that happened when we were teenagers and best friends, when he let me be attacked for days after I defended him from a girl who was bullying him. Strawberry and dark chocolate filled croissant. I mean, if he bought you the croissant, I think that's a gift. Men, we don't know what we did. Brought to you by Family Guy. Oh, girl, talk to him. Maybe, I think you guys just have different love languages. Let's see if the comments agree. You deserve to be cherished and adored. Someone out there will love you the way you want to be loved. Don't waste your time on someone who doesn't make you feel beautiful. I always recommend being single for a good period of time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did anyone read the same subreddit? Why are they saying that he's a horrible boyfriend now? Buying things for himself but not a single chocolate for you says everything. Yeah, maybe his love language is giving you money. And she said that he's affectionate, so maybe physical touch is more his thing. Maybe comfort is more his thing. Maybe he's like, oh, I give you my love language and you give me yours. You could tell him. Maybe he would if he understood. But do you want to have to do that? I am getting so rage baited by these comments right now that I'm tempted to write a comment, and I hate writing comments on Reddit. Maybe his love language is giving you money. I feel like expressions of love need to match the match at the baseline, and very least, I feel like if it isn't something they naturally want to do, it wouldn't be the same if they put forth the effort, because all effort comes and goes. Not to say you can't learn ways to love your partner, but big ones like physical touch, or this, which sounds huge for you, I feel like this has to be mutually natural, or you end up dry begging constantly, which makes you feel hollow. I'm a guy and I get very turned off if a girl comes to me with buy me stuff type entitled demands at first, but this isn't that feeling. But this isn't that. It feels very genuine, but he could pick you flowers, free by the way, if you love it. So I don't think it's buy me stuff, it's gift me stuff. And even if then, gift is just an encapsulation of bids for connection. Through thoughtful exchanges, which could be so minor but so impactful. Whoa. We've already talked about our ways or love languages of showing love, and I expect that I feel like gifts and acts of service. I cook, fix things, give gifts, and do whatever I can. My way of loving someone is making them feel seen, but he hasn't completely changed that. And I don't want to have to beg for it. I want him to do these things genuinely. Well, what did he say his love language was? Kieran XLK is the best comment so far, in my opinion. Yeah, still not on the nose for me, but definitely getting there. We're getting in that direction. We're getting in that direction, yeah, for sure. I think it would be one thing if you said I only want expensive gifts since neither of you are financially independent, but that's not the case. Handmaids, okay, is there anyone... Maybe, I think Fun Profession might have it. You're totally valid in your feelings. If hinting at it isn't enough, maybe just not buy as much for him, or tell him you would really appreciate something cute or homemade. Sorry that happened to you. I think it's affecting you a bit, but still make sure you're right together. Small things like this turn into bigger, so catch it early. Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. Girly, no, just no girly. Exactly. Exactly. Communicate with your boyfriend that receiving gifts is one of your love languages. Bam! This person gets it. Blue Orchid, I love you. And a way for him to show you that he cares. People show their love differently, and gift giving might not be his strong suit, so he may need to be coached a bit. The whole if he wanted to, he would mentality won't get you anywhere. People are more complex than that, and you have to be willing to truly learn about the other person. We have already talked about our way. Okay, so she's just copying and pasting. And in that conversation, what did he say his love language was? Acts of service, quality time, and words of affirmation. And does he do those things? She's crazy. Guys, she's crazy. Guys, she's crazy. Guys, she's crazy. Communication is key. Yeah. This gives... Oh, why does my boyfriend not do the love language that he doesn't have? If you guys had a discussion about the love language, clearly he talked about what his love language was and what your love language was. He expected gifts from you, and you expected acts of service, quality time, and words of affirmation. I don't think that your conversation clearly explicitly said, hey, I want you to also do my act of service, and I will also do your acts of service. That's gaslighting. I don't know, man. It sounds like what you're really looking for is reassurance. Asking for reassurance, obviously, clearly not, but is he doing those other things and she just stopped replying? I think she's crazy. Not completely crazy, I think that she just is maybe she's just mentally unsteered. First thing me and my partner did was discuss how we feel loved. Mine's quality time and his is physical touch. They clearly had the discussion. But I don't think they had the discussion in the same way that you had the discussion of, here's how I feel loved. I think they had it of, here's my love language, which means that I do these things in order to love someone. instead of I want these things in order to feel loved. Getting philosophical on the Riri Snow channel. Getting philosophical. You are amazing and deserve the world. I feel like these comments are reassuring her because she wants reassurance, but I feel like she also needs a little bit of a slap in the face. I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel like she needs a little bit of a slap in the face. Face. Restart all over. Adopted cat yesterday, being emergent. I feel like I always get reset. Yeah, so you read that one. I want to read a part 2. Guy I used to talk to is married and on a dating site. Used to talk to, though. I'm trying to find something interesting. Pause. Which one? Married and on a dating site. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. But was he married and on a dating site before or after the talking? That's what we gotta figure out. Bento box. Thanks. I used to talk to Sashi, this guy, maybe 10 years ago. We never dated because he now met his wife. They had kids together. So it was all she wrote until now. I log into a dating site and he's on there. Oh, I'm beginning to realize the issue here. He used a fake name and didn't disclose he's married, obviously, or have children, and he doesn't say what type of relationship he's looking for, just says that he prefers monogamy. I took a screenshot, but I have no idea if I should tell her. Yes? Yeah? Yeah, you should tell her. You'd want someone to tell you, right? She doesn't know who I am, and I only know who she is because him and I are friends on Facebook. Help, ladies, do I tell her? Would you want to know? If so, tell her. Yeah. Never understood cheating. I mean, never personally been in a relationship, but if it just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, at that point, just break up. Just break up. Why do the cheating thing? No. Do tell her. Exactly. Yes. You don't even have to say or explain anything. You can just upload all the screenshots of his profile and video or attempt at a link to it. If they are in the process of divorce and she already knows, it doesn't matter. If she doesn't know, you could be protecting her health and future. Period. I'm seeing if he matches with me to see if he's if it's an active profile. I took a screenshot of the entire thing though. Exactly. If OP wants to be polite, they can do so by saying something simple along the lines of, "Hi there. I know we don't know each other, but it looks like you're married to this person." Yeah. Is there any updates? I'm curious. No, this was 15 hours ago. Darn it! Darn it, darn it. I unknowingly dated a married guy. Jeez. Jeez! Jeez. If it's cheating, it could lead to serious health risks for her. You should tell her. That's true too. You don't know. You don't know what people around you have. You don't know if he's being safe. You don't know. What if he gets another girl pregnant? What if there are so many things that could go wrong? Oh my god. People are idiots. People are actual idiots. Oh my god. I need to hydrate. Hold on. This is redonkulous. Also, the fact that her tag, her flare, on this subreddit is... Thank you. Do I have to hydrate again if I already did hydrate? Oh, posture check. Here, hydrate now. Hold on. I gotta hydrate again. Another thing is that her flare is miss 2 cents. And I feel like if she had, like, 2 cents... she would know better than this. Wait, if you already did it, then you don't have to. Well, I did it anyway. Tell her, but keep your identity secret. When he calls her out and asks how she found out, she can just say a friend of hers found his profile. Never mind the anonymous profile idea, way smarter. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be anon because I'm well known in my career and I don't want to blow myself up. Well, that that too, but also I feel like just being anonymous will make it so he doesn't, like, freaking murder you. He's a pig. Yeah, I agree with that one. Personally, I tell her, imagine finding out years later that someone you knew and chose not to say anything. I know. Or she goes to the gyno and has an STD. Yeah, okay, so I'm glad. I don't really know why she made a Reddit post about this. I feel like she already knew that she had to tell someone, but I think she just wanted the story to be known, and I also think that she wanted people to interact with her. I think this was an interaction thing. I think she knew. I think she knew. I think there's no issue there. I think she knew. I think she knew. Oh, God. Alright, I think that's as much Reddit I can deal with. We've been doing this for over an hour, so we're gonna go back to just regular, just chatting, because my brain cannot consume any more Doomer Reddit. I can't do it. Oh, I'm gonna commit, like, suicide after that. I don't know how dating sites work, but do accounts stay up after deleting the app? Yeah, it's kind of like any other thing, you know? Like any other... Like, if you play a game and you delete the app, but you don't delete the account, it's not gonna delete you. And also, I don't think apps/sites can have, like, that much information on whether you have it downloaded or deleted in order to, like, put, like, some sort of, like, inactive. I do think that some dating sites, I'm not sure, I've never used one before, but I think some maybe, or if they don't do this, they should. Maybe if you haven't used the account within, like, the past couple of months, like, haven't clicked on it or something, it might be like, oh, this account hasn't been active for yada yada amount of time. I hope it does that. That would be pretty neat if you ask me. After a certain amount of time, it's inactive, and with some, you have to go and deactivate it. Yeah, I think it really depends what app he's using. I don't know which app he's using. She didn't specify in her Reddit if it was, like, Hinge or, like, Tinder or, like, ChristianDating.com. I just found that out. I just found out that Christian dating sites exist, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong about that. I'm just saying, like, it's so interesting that one exists. Oh, gosh. So how do we know it isn't an old account? We don't. That's what she was saying. She was saying in the subreddit that she's trying to match with him on an anonymous account in order to see if he's still active on the site. I think that's the plan. So I really hope that works out for her. I hope there's an update on that one. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled since I am on Reddit quite a bit. So if I see an update, I'll let you guys know, and we'll go over it on the next stream. Which I gotta make a stream schedule, but I don't know. I don't know what stream schedule I should do. I don't know what I want to play next week. I don't know when I want to play next week. Dang, I guess I'm just a bad listener then. Yeah, use your ears. Your cub. Use them. I don't know. There's so many complicated things whenever it comes to dating that I feel like it's so, like, I was telling my friends this, I was like, oh, dating sounds horrible. And they're like, oh, you're gonna fall for someone. And I'm like, no. That sounds so inconvenient. They're like, you can't view love as inconvenient. And I'm like, bam, I just did. It is inconvenient. There's nothing convenient about it. It's genuinely horrible. Denied. Don't deny it. Or I denied it. I just think it's yucky. I don't know. I feel like I can't wrap my brain around it properly. I feel like it makes me tired. It makes me tired. The whole thing just genuinely makes me want to pull my hair out because I hear, like, some crazy stories and they're like, no, no, no. Like, half of those stories were freaking crazy stories about boyfriends. Why would I want to deal with that? Why would I want to deal with that? And then they're like, oh, I think you're autistic. And I'm like, just because I don't want to deal with that right now? And they're like, oh, whenever you find love and you get crazy head over heels, I'm gonna laugh in your face. And I'm like, go ahead. Go ahead. Especially since I use science. So yeah. I don't know. What the freak? I'm reading in my Google Doc of note. Like, I have a little Google Doc of notes that I want to tell. Just like random thoughts. And one of the thoughts that I have here, I'm not gonna say it now. I'm gonna save it for a good time. But jeez. But yeah. I also kind of on a similar note. I've seen on like especially TikTok and stuff, people use like the comment section as like a Reddit thread in itself. So now I can't even peacefully read through comments on TikTok because sometimes when I'm watching a video I get a little bored. I have that Gen Z addled brain, you know? Like, oh, give me stimuli. And I read through the comments while watching videos and sometimes I'm like, they're like, am I the asshole? Like, type stuff. I'm like, I can't even read comments peacefully anymore. I go on Reddit for Reddit. And Twitter? Oh, Twitter is worse. Twitter is horrific. I go on Twitter because I like artists and stuff, but sometimes I don't understand. I don't support, like, okay, I don't really have an opinion on drama tubers. I think that sometimes they're like genuinely spreading awareness to a community, and I think sometimes they're just farming. But regardless of my opinion on drama tubers, I don't know how to keep up with so much Twitch drama. Twitter drama. How? I see like one related thing in like 30 minutes ago. Oh, this is blowing up, hit tweet, there's an issue. 10 hours later, escalated 10 times over. You have to read through 30 Google Docs. You have to like read through 30 different threads of comments and stuff. And then the videos end up being like 4 hours long, and that's the shortened version. I'm like, how do you do it? How do you go through that much Twitter? How do you find the breadcrumbs? Yeah, I can never deal with Twitch drama or Twitter drama. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, good on them. I don't want to know how chronically online you gotta be. Maybe if it's like you curate your timeline to like follow, excuse me, that drama. But even when I'm like interested in something that's happening and I click and I like the tweet and yada yada yada, even if I reply to tweet, I never usually see anything related to it again. Maybe here and there. The only thing that I've seen multiple times is that syndicate person or whatever who constantly keeps DMing VTubers, like being like, hey, I want to be your friend, and then asking weird things of them. But the only reason I keep track of that one is because I want to keep track of the usernames so I don't fall victim to that, you know? But that's really the only one that I've seen reoccurring on Twitter. So I don't know how drama tubers do it. Honestly, it's a talent that I just don't possess. I possess a lot of cool talents, but not that. I don't know. But yeah, I just can't. I really can't care that much either. Because sometimes I like watching like the actual like interesting ones that like I might want to know whenever I'm like eating my food. Because are you guys the same of like gotta find the perfect YouTube video before eating? I think it was because I used to watch so much YouTube growing up that now my brain is like trained. My brain is like, we gotta find that YouTube video in order to eat lunch. Yes, 100%. Yeah, like my growing up, my parents would be like, why are you not eating? Like, I cooked. Because I don't eat lunches. Like, I didn't eat lunches with my family, but I ate dinner with my family, so I couldn't be on my phone. So that's the only time I don't really. If a conversation's going on, I'm obviously not gonna watch YouTube if I'm eating with other people. But if I'm eating by myself, which obviously now is a lot more common, I have to have a perfect YouTube video. And people are being like, why are you on your phone? Like, your food's gonna get cold. And I'm like, I haven't found the video yet. I still can't eat without watching 100-day videos. Oh, I do like those ones too. I do like those ones too. I don't know. I also like the civilization videos. Those ones are good. But I've now avoided that problem by just finding like certain VTubers or YouTubers that I like. So yeah, I just find certain YouTubers and VTubers that I like, and then Yeah. And I just always see if they post a new video. And once you collect enough that you like, yeah. Why do you look like a cartoon? I'm something called a VTuber. He's been here before, fake nerd. He's been here the entire time. Honestly, yeah, just ban him. Just ban him. I don't have the time of day for that one. So yeah. So yeah, he's just been trolling around. Don't pay him any mind. Don't pay him any mind, guys. Wow, Instaban. No, he's been chatting this entire time, asking dumb questions. He's been here the entire time, asking just very dumb questions that I don't really feel like dealing with right now. It's not Instabanned, don't worry. Mentally, I was warning him. Anyway, but yeah. Not the entire time, just this entire stream. Just the entire stream, not like the entire whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I collected, like, I now have, how many, like, YouTubers, hold on, I'm checking my YouTube. How many YouTubers do I have? That I'm subscribed to, that I, like, will watch whatever content comes on my stream. I think I have, how many subscriptions do I have? I think about 10 now. Which, keep in mind, I'm like the type of person who never likes videos. I never like videos. I never really comment on videos. I never subscribe to people. I'm like the worst fan ever. I just hope that my For You page shows me their stuff again. Because I'm so scared that the algorithm is going to be so, like, all that type of content. And I hate the algorithm. And I don't want the algorithm to, like, I have, like, a diverse palette of content, and I get scared that if I like something, it's like gonna go downhill. But recently I've been reversing that because I realized as a content creator, that's not how the algorithm actually works. It can recommend you multiple palettes of videos at a time. I used to, whatever in my brain, I was like, it'll only recommend me one type of video if I like this or subscribe to this person. And then I realized, oh wait, that's not how that works. That's not how the algo works, especially now that we have shorts. Basically, it'll be like, you like VTubers, so I'll show you more VTubers. But you also like these types of flesh tubers, so I'll show you more these types of flesh tubers. But it's not going to show me a copy and paste of the same YouTuber in the same video over and over again. Especially on shorts. Shorts is just like random lottery. What am I going to get today? What am I going to get on my YouTube algo today? Sometimes I get something actually diabolical. What's a plush tuber? A flesh tuber. In VTubing, people who are like not VTubers or PNG tubers, like people who use their face, we call them a flesh tuber because they tube in their flesh while we tube in our virtual selves. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting lingo. You know, I was kind of disappointed because I was watching the streamer and she was like, oh, I'll make a video about all the VTuber lingo. All the VTuber lingo. And then she never did that. And especially whenever I was new to the community, the amount of lingo that I just didn't understand. And then whenever I would look up like lingo videos of what does this mean and what does that mean, it was always the same. This is a debut. This is a graduation. This is a VTuber. This is a whatever. Like all of the same type of words whenever I would hear new words. And yeah, I also wish there was like videos debriefing certain big streamers. Like if the streamer's big, if I wasn't there since their debut, I feel like sometimes I don't understand everything about their community. And I wish there was videos like debriefing not just what they've done in their lives and what type of VTuber they are. I wanna get like, what do they call their audience? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, things that sort of like, you know, so we don't have to go back and rewatch their debut because, you know, a lot has changed since their debut. And I want like an updated version of who they are, like an updated, like a re-debut written by someone else. I do see a lot of those videos of like, who is this VTuber? And it kind of just goes over like their accomplishments and how they got popular and yada yada yada. But I don't see anything describing, oh, like, what were their goals? Did they achieve them? What are their goals now? Did they release new merch? What do they call their people? What's like a common joke in their community? You know, I don't really see a lot of those. Never mind. And even if I do see what like videos of like who is this VTuber and they include all that stuff, I don't see I never really see any recent ones. I only see old ones. Oh, Riri, have you heard of LARPtubers yet? What's the opinion? Yeah, I heard of LARPtubers. I honestly, I have mixed opinions. I think that it was a cool trend. You know what I mean? I think the trend was fine. I think LARPing YouTubers was fine for like a couple months. But then, you know, obviously there was the whole drama with LARPing dead people. And I had mixed feelings on that one, but I was like, okay, if it lasts only like a month or so, and it's just like an honorary thing, right? And then it just became strange. And I just wish that these people would spend their time and talents and things on that, not LARPing people, but instead, you know, making their own YouTube channel and doing original ideas that are inspired by the person. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of, I wish LARPtubers, they did a one LARP video on their actual YouTube channel being like, I LARP as Markiplier and I'm going to be called LARPiplier. And they do 1 or 2 videos on their original YouTube channel of LARPing. And then it's like, okay, cool. That's it. They were just doing a little meme. They were just doing a little bit. But they make full-on channels and full-on videos. And I just have really mixed opinions on that. Just be yourself. I'm going to become a LARP snow and be evil by doing things that you'll never do, like eating spicy food. That would be great for me, because then I could, like, show my LARPtuber self and be like, look, guys, I actually like spicy food. It's like those AI deepfakes, you know? You can be my furry AI, my no water AI deepfake. I also, honestly, I guess that's another thing, too. I'm like, what's the difference between LARPtubers and impersonations? I feel like it really started to step over a line. It really started to step over a line that I don't know if they could ever step back from. But I'm glad that the trend is dying, and I'm glad that a lot of them are creating their own YouTube channels, and I'm glad that a lot of them are becoming original, just with inspirations, because when I was making my VTubing stuff, well, I kind of just jumped into it at first, and I didn't know what I was doing. But whenever I went on hiatus, I started looking at other VTubers that I'd liked, and I was like, what do I like about you? What do I like about you? What do I like about you? And my list became so long that it just stopped looking like them. I started looking like me. It was just like, I made such a big mix that you couldn't tell what the source material was anymore. Maybe sometimes you can, but you know, inspiration is a form of flattery. And I feel like getting inspired by something versus completely LARPing something is very different. So I hope that they realize, like, I could use you as inspiration, and I could use this person as inspiration, and sort of just keep melting things into their cauldron until it becomes an entirely new mixture that people are interested in. And I think that's the best way to go about content, not LARPing someone. But if a LARP snow came out, I guess I'd be flattered. And then also there's that weird fine line of like, what do we call like Michael Jackson / Elvis Presley people? Like, I don't know. What do we, like, they're impersonators, but I feel like it's a little bit different because they, again, it's like they make, they do, you pay them to go sing a few songs, come to a birthday party, but outside of that, they're not being that person. They're not Michael Jackson. They're not Prince. They're not Elvis Presley. They're not these people outside of that 1 hour that you pay for them for, or 5 hours that you pay for them for. But these channels, there's no moments of like brevity where they're just being themselves. That's why I wish it was like, I LARP as Markiplier, one video on their own channel named like Minecraft Gamer 101. Right? Right. Think that's my opinion on LARPtubers. Sorry, that was kind of long. That's kind of a long rant. What's your guys' opinion on LARPtubers? What's your guys' and don't go crazy, please. Please keep it tame. I have no idea what you said other than you guess you would be flattered by being LARPed. Just no. Just no. Yeah. Yeah, I also think it's really important, the person that you're LARPing. I'm not gonna go into specifics on that one, and nor should you guys, but be very specific about who you're gonna LARP if you're gonna do it. It could go downhill so quickly, but yeah. Again, I think this also became like a Twitter dumpster fire. And that's why I stay off of Twitter, because you think I want to be around for that? No. I just want to be a girl in the world. There's just so many things. Don't LARP monsters, basically. Well, don't LARP a lot of things. There's just certain things you shouldn't LARP. Just don't LARP, maybe. I think the only time I was a LARPer was for the World Cup. But then I actually genuinely started enjoying soccer, and that was weird for me. Actually enjoying soccer was nice, and I was actually talking to my grandpa the other day. Hold on. I was actually talking to my grandpa the other day, because he was like, hey, do you want to go out to lunch? And I was like, sure. And I wasn't here for the World Cup. I was in Mexico, which great experience. I loved the World Cup in Mexico. But he was kind of telling me how nice it was to see with, see so many foreigners come to the United States and, like, see it more than what Twitter says about it. And we're not going to get political, so do not bring up any political figures or any political issues. Do not. Oh, I gotta hydrate. I hydrated. And I posture checked. Okay. But yeah, it was just really nice for people to, like, not see our country for what the social media says it. They actually got to experience it firsthand. And I thought it was really funny that there was a freaking ranch shortage. I can't believe there was a ranch shortage. That's how much they liked ranch. Did you guys hear that? They had ranch is very uncommon in other countries. They did have it in Mexico, but it was always mixed with mayonnaise. I don't know. So they don't have, like, authentic ranch. So people started buying it so they could bring it through customs and, like, mass, like, buying it. So they would be able to keep it. Like, they would go to Costco and buy, like, a huge bulk of ranch. To the point that America had a shortage. I love the World Cup, which I wish I could have watched it. Yeah, I was really sad when Norway lost, but it was really funny seeing the Essie stuff, like the girl who, the VTuber who kept, the VTuber who kept, like, cheering for the wrong team, and they would always lose. That was funny. Of course, since it was on Twitter, it had to get blown up, and she was like, I'm mad, but I'm glad that she got to, she got a lot of fame from that. I'm glad that was her claim to fame. I hope she doesn't die off, like, after that. She's really funny and sweet. Bro, I feel bad for all the Japanese people that tried Texas ribs and could never go back to normal. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen that one video? It's on TikTok and YouTube and stuff. And it's like British high schoolers try Texas barbecue, or like they try American food. And they're like, it has so much flavor. I've never tasted so much flavor in my life. This is better than beans on toast, and I love beans on toast. Have you seen those videos? I love beans on toast. I never thought that this could be better than my marmalade and my bagels. What is this nonsense? What about my tea and crumpets? I could have had smoked ribs this entire time. Oh, brisket? Brisket? Oh yeah, I saw that one. I was giggling and the comments were diabolical. They were literally like, oh my gosh, these kids have been starved. Because they would be like, oh, oregano. Oregano. Oh my gosh, oregano. I've never heard of oregano. Oh my gosh, there's something more than salt and pepper. More than salt and pepper. Hey. Oi, mate. What? You're a freaking wanker for not showing me this sooner. Literally, I don't even know. I don't know how they could live their whole life without proper seasoning. But yeah, it was nice because America does have culture. I mean, besides Native American culture, that's rich culture. But we have Buc-ee's, man. Gotta love a Buc-ee's. People seem to forget that American food is just everyone else's food, but better. I'm not gonna say but better, because there's definitely, like, I went to Mexico, and Mexico food, fire, man. I do think that what America does right, America does really right. You know what I mean? And it takes, the reason it's such a melting pot and not a salad is because we've combined so many different things together and created so many cool things. And I feel like people, instead of being like, you've wronged our culture, need to understand how cool it is that America combined cultures and assimilated. I mean, it's sad that some people assimilated a little too far, but I'm glad that all of these other cultures combined to create something new and great, and we could all just celebrated for the World Cup. And on that note, I'm sorry that this was a shorter stream, but I do want to end on a happy note. So, I think that's all we're gonna do for today. Let me see if there's someone we could raid. If there's someone live. Do you guys want to watch some Valorant? Do you guys want to watch some not Valorant, Overwatch? I think they're all the same. Hold on. You guys are gonna be sent to my friend, Amai. Okay? So, let's do this. I got this. Alright. So, it was nice having you all. Thank you for coming. And toodles!